I've sent 12D, and 12C, and 12B, and 12A. I've on-sighted. But there's this particular 12A in Red Rock that had my number. It's hard. And it's not just me who thinks so. The route in question is called Save the Heart to Eat Later, which might just be my favorite route name of all time. And the guidebook calls it stout for the grade. In fact, the guidebook lists it as the hardest 12A in Red Rock. Plus, there are a myriad of comments on 8A and Mountain Project talking about how hard it is. And then there's the fact that for two of my strong climbing partners, we're talking people who expect to onsite 12A and have done for years, it took multiple goes to send the route. But I love a sandbag, and I love a challenge. Add some spice factor into that, which this route definitely has, and I'm sold. So please enjoy me literally extending my sports season to try and climb this route. Just one more rope climb before starting to boulder. What could go wrong? So sports season is basically over. It is December 1st, well and truly time to switch to bouldering, but I literally haven't done anything since the new because I got COVID. It's been 2 weeks since I got COVID now, and I still feel like crap. And had like an annoying but minor shoulder tweak. Anyway, I kind of want to just like send one last route before the season ends. Yeah, so I tried like one of the hardest 12As in Red Rock the other day. I've tried it before, but I tried it again and now it feels possible. So I'm aiming, hoping, trying to send that thing before I switch to boulder. I have today, and then I live here, so I can go back however much I want. Maybe I could just do it today and then I could be like, peace, boulder time. We'll see. I will report back. Wish me luck. Oh, and it's a bit spicy, which I really like, so yeah. Psyched. So yeah, having done nothing between the new in October and now, and having tried to maintain rope fitness during this time, which kind of sucked. If you sport climb, you know what I mean. I was psyched to be psyched on one last route. Damn. I mean, the likeness is uncanny. I'm sure if I saw this cat in the wild, I would recognize it and contact the owner immediately. But also I hope they find their cat. That's sad. Classic Cannibal on the weekend. Loads of motherfuckers. Okay, so as I said, I have tried this route before and I tried it a few days ago. And I had beta from that session. So I went up once to warm up and hang the drawers and then gave it a go. The spice factor of this route starts early. There are 2 runout sections and one of them is between bolt 2 and bolt 3, where you might actually deck if you blow the 3rd clip. It's pretty easy here though. No ground falls today. You get a pretty good rest where you clip the 3rd bolt, and then after that it is sustained pumpy crimping until you get to the crux. And I'm going to show you all of that climbing later on in the video from a much better angle. But for now, let's talk about the crux. After a mediocre rest, you work your feet up and then grab this left hand side pull thingy that always feels kinda slimy. You crank on that thing, move your right foot, and then do the crux move. Which is a spanny stand up to like a flat sloper sort of hold. To me it felt pretty fine in isolation, but doing it from the ground is a different story. Yeah, So as I said, pretty fine in isolation. Then though, you face the next spicy part of the route, runout number 2. This is a decent rest and a spot to compose yourself after doing the crux and before what's coming next. And it's a bit spicy, which I really like. Here's the climbing through the runout, so you can see what it's like. Not too bad, right? Or at least I look relatively cool, calm, and collected. That wasn't always the case.
Okay, you can take.
Remember how I said that I tried the route and figured out beta the other day?
Yeah, this feels different, not coming from the dog. Definitely scared.
Which I really like.
I'm safe, yeah?
Very safe. I just peeked at them.
I don't know if I want to keep going or bail. Actually, I'm recovering. Sorry.
So just for some context here, I'm going for a one hang. As in, this isn't even a send go, but it's the first time I've done this section pumped. And I am so pumped.
Okay, flipping. That was exciting.
Okay, let's go forward in time again. After falling at the crux twice, I was done for the day. You ruining my sunset. It actually does
Ruining
not
it or
look good at
improving it.
all.
It never does.
Okay. Far. Definite far.
Hello. And slightly disappointed to not have sent, but psyched to keep on climbing the route, I went home. Steaming. And after a couple days off and some delicious meals, I went back. You obviously can't see the whole route from this angle, but this is the bolt above the runout at the bottom with ground fall potential. So this is my third session now, and my third red point go, not counting warm-up goes to hang the drawers and my first couple goes where I was figuring out the beta. That's adding up to a lot of tries and a lot of days for a 12A for me. So I'm definitely expecting to freaking send the thing this session. This traverse section that you're seeing, including that right hand come in move, is the hardest section on the route for me. And here's the hardest individual move. The red point crux is at the top for sure, but I think these moves are actually harder. To put it in context, I did the move at the top on my very first try this season, but that traverse section took me multiple goes on the route to figure out beta that felt reasonable. Here you get an okay rest, and then the climbing eases off a little bit until you get to the crux. This section is just fun, ticky-tacky, crimp vert climbing that I thoroughly enjoyed every time. And that, my friends, is the last clip before the crux. So let's see how this go went.
Ha! Woo!
Nice.
What the fuck? I just slid it off it.
Yeah.
I totally hit it.
Yeah, I see. Got it.
I like hit it and I put my thumb on. When I put my thumb on, I just slid it.
So close. Let's look at what exactly happened there. I went to adjust my right hand on the hold, trying to get my thumb on so that I could do the next move, and then my left hand just slipped off. Or slithered, should I say. So that was annoying, obviously, but it also made the route feel very close. Here's what the crux move actually looks like when I don't fall off.
Ooh. Fingery, dude. I mean, I did it, but like...
And with that positive attitude, I brushed all the holds, lowered off, and prepared for another go. After belaying my partner, of course. I'm not a total psycho. Okay, we're skipping straight to the crux here, because I'm sure you're getting as familiar with this route as I was at this point.
Ooh! I hit my hand on the wall.
Yeah, you can't really see it, but I bashed my right hand into the wall on my way up during the move, knocking myself completely off balance. Way to waste a go, Haley.
Alrighty, on me.
At least the crux move was starting to feel super easy in isolation. Which is a good thing, but also kind of a frustrating thing when you keep falling on it over and over again. And just like that, we're at red point go number 5. Ay ay ay. Am I ever gonna send this thing? Let's find out.
Come on, go for it. You can do it. Nope. I just slipped on the left hand again. But I was f***ing tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, it'll definitely go next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, upon arriving home that evening, my skin was starting to look, worse for wear.
Nasty.
And the next day, well, I had this to say. Yo. So, I haven't sent the goddamn 12A yet. The one that I thought would be like a nice win for the end of the season. I have given it 5 send goes. I think I've been on it like 8 times. And it's been a minute since I tried a 12A more than 8 times. And since I didn't do a 12A in like
2 or 3, occasionally 4 goes.
So yeah, that's been probably good for me. I'm learning from it. I also wasn't in like super great shape. Classic excuses. Yeah, I'm going back to it tomorrow for the last time. Right? The last time. Seeing as this was the last time and all, the pressure was on to send. Plus, I really wanted to change to bouldering for the season, but I didn't want to leave this thing undone.
Whoa! My head just slips up.
Awesome.
It's exactly the same as last time. I'm like not pumped at all.
And I hit that, and then I have to readjust my hand because it's slipping, and then I fall.
Yep. Once again, I stuck the move and felt pretty fine, only to have my hand slip.
Yeah, that was like exactly.
Yeah. I like don't really understand.
With this happening twice now, I thought it was maybe time for a beta change. So I tried my friend Sophie's beta. It uses a different, closer right foot, making the move a bit less spanny.
Yeah, I probably should have just done that.
And next go, I gave that beta a rip. Come on. Frustrated and confused, I set about desperately trying to figure out some other new beta. My beta clearly wasn't working, and Sophie's beta didn't feel much better. After feeling around and exploring every option I could possibly think of, I found something that I thought could work. It's a new right foot. It's vertically aligned with the one Sophie uses, i.e. the beta that I just tried and fell off using, but it's a couple of inches lower. And if you haven't noticed, I have really, really long legs, so I was feeling hopeful. It achieves the same objective of making the move significantly less spanny, without being so high that I really need to crank on my fingers to be able to use it. So, beta revision number 2. Let's go. Yes, I have now done the crux, but I still have this very run-out section to go. Here's a little reminder of just how run-out it is. And as I'm sure you'll remember from earlier on in the video, it feels pretty different doing this section when you're not coming directly off the bolt below.
Bro! We just have to find the right beta. Woo! That was fun.
So, 8 red point goes, and 4 sessions later, I finally sent the thing. And on my 3rd go of the day, I really just did need that better beta.
Sick, you can take. Sick! Woo! Woo! Thank fucking God! Good job, Haley! Yeah!
Cleaning the drawers off for the last time was so satisfying, and it felt pretty good to be able to wrap that route up in a nice little bow and not have to come back to it next year.
Thank God.
Sometimes it just works out, you know?
Now I can go boulder.